Previously on Lost.
Breathe if I ever shut the f up, honestly. Civilized bullshit. John Wick shit. And where the f is Myanmar? That
I got some troubles, but they won't last. I'm gonna lay right down here in the grass, and pretty soon all my troubles will pass. 'Cause I'm in Sugar Town. I never had a dog that liked me some.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Cook with Jer. It's week number 4. We got a little bit of a simple recipe going on here. Something special to give to my mom for Mother's Day because I don't know what to get for a mother. We're gonna make a simple carrot cake. And I say simple so loosely because I don't know what I'm getting into. I'm kind of flying solo this week. I don't have a producer. You saw last week when she forgot the cocoa. Had to fire her. It went down like this.
What don't you get about it? You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally.
So I'm going to be winging it and see how everything goes. Who knows? We are excited still because we're doing this episode in black and white for some reason. Sue me, you don't have to adjust your monitors or your phone screens or anything. It's fine. Don't worry. The biggest part I'm worried about here is having to shred carrots. Maybe I can see the future, but I think the end of the episode might look something like this. Anything can happen. Let's get started with our carrot cake. Before we start with the cake, there's one thing missing. Do you know what it is? You're right, it's wine. We'll keep it a little more classy, no drinking out of the bottle, because that was a disaster last episode. This is to all you mothers. We gotta peel and shred carrots. I should have done this a minute ago. Sugar Town. There's some weird ass carrots, I'm gonna say. This gives us an occasion to bring back our good friend that we didn't see last week. Line them up there and cha-cha-cha-cha. Carrots. Tiny ass carrots. I don't even know where my producer got them. My producer. I mean, I guess it's true. You don't really know what you got till it's gone. I need a camera check, but I don't have a producer. We'll fast forward this part so no one has to watch. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. I mean, I kind of feel bad about the way things ended with the producer. You know what? Only time can tell. Peeling carrots is easy. Why couldn't high school be this easy? Sugar Town. That song came to me in a dream. Cha! Decapitation. I think if someone says I'd rather lick a cheese grater than do something, they're grossly over-exaggerating. Alright, that's carrot number 2. Holy shit, I need a food processor. Send food processors to our studios. I know, I think the producer would be pretty proud of me right now. The song I was singing, God Only Knows, is the theme song to a show called Big Love. Big Love starred our good friend Bill Paxton. So while I'm doing this, let's take a second to remember.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
So there we have our freshly grated carrots. Step 1, we're gonna make the cake batter. So we need 2 separate mixing bowls. One is already filled with our cups of flour. Carrots. I think I know what I have to do. I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Step 1, get 2 cake pans. Once you have your 2 cake pans, grease them up. I did already with some Pam, and then I floured the insides. We're gonna make the batter. Again, God damn it, there's carrots everywhere. I keep finding carrots. And my skin is orange. I'm like Lindsay Lohan. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now, I don't have baking soda because producer, you know what? We're gonna do this the easy way because I don't have a producer, and you know what? Life's not exactly easier without a producer. Hey, sea salt, you're fine. This is the second baking recipe that's called for salt. By the way, last week when I had that all over my face, my producer never told me. So I did the entire rest of the episode with that on my face. I had no idea. And boy, was I embarrassed. Still kind of am, but you've already seen it, so it doesn't matter. Useless. Camera check. I'm going to do this by myself. Sucks. Whisk it for the biscuit. We're going to give a shout out to Rock and Roller Coast, or my sister, because every week she says, why didn't you give me a shout out? And I'm like, well, I ain't got time for that because I'm so famous. I'm going to need a bigger bowl. I don't have one. Oh my God, I need a producer. 4 large eggs. Do I even have that? We have 4 large eggs. Do eggs expire? All right, so what I've done, and I'm kind of already over this, is I've mixed the sugars, some eggs, some oil, and the vanilla extract all into one bowl separate from this. And I'll have you know, I'm cracking these eggs professionally, no shells and or sarsaparilla. That one had a beak. Now it says to whisk them in one at a time, but I'm an impatient little fella. What a disaster. We'll use our spatula to scrape the contents. I don't know how the hell that's gonna work. Mix it in. Whisk Khalifa. The flour will just mess you up. If you ever get in a fight in a parking lot, bring flour. You guys can see that shit, eh? When I can't cook to save my own mother's life, she better appreciate the shit out of this. After him f***ing kills. Carrots on the countertop. Carrots on the countertop. That's the name of my next Oscar winner. Oh, I need a producer! I'm losing my mind. This episode, if I take anything away from it, it's the importance of a producer. But she's been through the ringer. I can't even make jokes. Well, I'm not joking when I say there's cream cheese everywhere. So there we have our frosting made from scratch. And let me tell you, if you don't have diabetes, like my one friend does, you sure do now. Woo! You know, my producer used to say that I don't clean up after myself, which was true. But I think I've made some progress.
Now won't you listen, dearie, while I say, how can you tell me that you're going away? Don't say that we must part. Don't break my aching heart.
I am very nervous about what the cakes are going to look like, but I'm going to take a quick peek in the oven, see what's going on. They're coming along great, I think. The best way to tell if a cake is done is to touch the top and see if it's springy. There you have it. 2 cakes. They're cooling off. We got to just slap some icing on, and we'll show you the finished product here. Now, thanks for watching. I know this episode wasn't the greatest because, well, I'm a one-man show today. It's been a slice. I hope you try the carrot cake recipe that I just showed you. It looks delicious to me. The icing is on point. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. But for me, right now, I think it's about getting my producer back. and I know what I have to do.